Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we have kind of an interesting review in that I'm not going to be reviewing any AV equipment like the speakers you see behind me, but rather the desk that they're sitting on. Yes, this will be a review of BDI's Centro sit-stand desk. Full disclosure, I did reach out to BDI for the purposes of this review, and they did send it to me in order for me to review it to see if it was something that I wanted to live with long term. They are not paying me. This video is not sponsored, but instead they want my full and open, honest opinion about this desk, and I plan on giving it. The BDI Centro sit-stand or sit-to-stand or lift desk, depending on, what you want to call it, comes in two sizes for starters. This is the larger size. This is the 6452. There is a smaller size, the 6451. That is also available. The 6452, which is behind me here and the one that I use, depending on where you shop and how smartly you shop, can be had for anywhere between $1,700 and roughly $2,000. It's currently listed on Amazon at around $1,900 with free shipping. Now, I know that sounds like a lot of money, but let's break it down for a minute, because I don't want people to get hung up on price tags when we're talking about something that may be a one and done purchase. And because of that, this is more or less an investment product, in that you will be making an investment in it, because more than likely, once you buy this desk, provided your style needs or whatever don't radically change, this could be the first and last desk that you buy. I know for me, I do wish that this was the first and last desk that I bought, because like many of you, I saw the price tag on some of these sit-to-stand desks over the years and freaked out and thought, you know what, I'm going to do this cheaper. I'm going to do this better, or I don't need this type of functionality. And as a result, I have in the last 4 years alone purchased and had in my home or offices six different desks, two of which were of a sit-stand variety made by IKEA, which, when everything was said and done, cost me upwards of $1,000. So even though I thought I was saving money when everything was said and done, and when we tallied up the receipts, it really didn't save me much had I just bit the bullet, bought the right thing from the start. But that's just how I'm going to rationalize the price. Why sit to stand? I know a lot of people out there right now, this is like sit to stand desks or standing desks or even walking desks. These are all very important buzzwords and things that promote workplace health, workplace safety, longevity, happiness, all of that. I don't pretend to be an expert on this. I believe that there are benefits, and the science is kind of 50-50 on just what type of benefits or how strong the benefits are. For me, I have to have a sit-to-stand desk, because without getting too personal, I actually suffer from a chronic medical condition that makes sitting for long periods of time very difficult for me. In which case, I have no choice but to stand. It's a health thing for me personally. The point being, I have to have a desk that gets me up off my ass and into a standing position, because for years working in advertising, I sat at a desk 8, 12, even 14 hours a day. And it didn't cause my issue, but it also made it much worse now that I am in my late 30s in life, and well, the chickens have come home to roost. So for me, the last couple of years, having a sit-to-stand desk is a must-have. So I know going into shopping for a desk or buying a desk, I am going to have to incur that cost. Enough with the cost, enough with, why sit-to-stand, why just sit. Let's talk about the Centro itself. For starters, I think that it is absolutely gorgeous. I do. and it is extremely well constructed. I require a lot of space, but as you can see, I don't like my desk to be cluttered. So while this desk could easily house 2 monitors, maybe even 3 or 2 iMacs side by side, I like having surface area. That means I like having a lot of negative space on my desk that allows me for things like documents, camera equipment, lenses, because sometimes I get in a rush. I disconnect the camera when I'm editing videos, corporate videos, personal videos, YouTube videos. I just set the camera down. And with my other desks, with my IKEA desks, my past desks, you know, I ran out of real estate really fast. For me, it is about the workspace surface and having as much of it as possible. And the Centro desk has that in spades, while at the same time being incredibly stylish and functional. And the beauty of all this surface area as well is the fact that it easily lets Christy and I work side by side at the same desk during editing sessions. So whether we are editing videos for our corporate clients, our wedding clients, or even $5 fines here on YouTube, we often stand or sit at this desk together, and we each have an ample amount of space where we can sit in chairs shoulder to shoulder and not feel cramped or crowded. And that is incredibly cool, because it is an inviting space then to be more productive. And the beautiful thing about this particular sit to stand desk is that it has 4 memory functions for its height. So for me, I just need 2, seated and standing. That leaves 2 open. And that means Christy can have her own personal settings should she sit down to this desk by herself without having to disrupt my settings. I have seen a number of sit-stand desks. My IKEA desk had 2 memories, one for sit, one for stand. I've seen some that have 3. I don't know why you would just have 3, but the beautiful thing about the BDI is you do get 4. So if this is a communal workspace, or you are going to be sharing this desk with your partner or a friend or just whomever else, it is kind of cool to know that you can have your settings. Mine is memory 1 and 2, and Christy's are 3 and 4. But I mean, if we have to make minor adjustments, maybe we're standing here at the same time, she is a bit more of a leaner, things like that. It's very easy and incremental to just lower it and raise it a little bit at a time. And the slow or soft start and stop makes it so it's not so, jerky. And I love that, because I have been around a lot of sit-stand desks where as it goes up, it's and all your stuff just looks like it's in an earthquake. Not the case here with the Centro desk. What else can I say? It has awesome standard built-in cable management. When I built this, obviously you kind of build it upside down and to attach the legs and stuff. And BDI, the attention to detail, there are so many like little cable channels routed into the underside of the desk that makes wire and cable management an absolute breeze. So that someone like me who cares about it, but not, I'm not anal about it, makes me look like a pro. And it makes my workstation, it makes my setup look like it may belong on one of those minimalist or SetUp type Instagram feeds or videos. And nothing could be further from the truth. I'm an absolute pig and slob. In fact, 5 minutes before recording this video, it looked like a bomb went off back there. Having lived with this desk now for a month, or gosh, has it been a month or maybe a month and a half? What I was really looking for was the motor gonna hold up? I raise and lower this thing probably a half a dozen, if not a dozen times a day. Between Christy and myself, I mean, we are constantly editing content. Like I said, if we're not editing YouTube videos, if we're not editing corporate videos, we're just always editing. So this desk gets used. This room, this setup, is where we spend the bulk of our day. And having now had this desk for a little over a month, I can say that the motor has shown no signs of drama whatsoever. It is smooth and as accurate and as reliable as day one. And that to me is a surprise. It really is, because my IKEA desks started to fail inside of a week. and some other desks that I've been around that are sit to stand models, they just kind of, I don't know what that is. You know, and this just hasn't done that yet. I understand that a sit-stand desk of this quality, this ilk, this design isn't going to be for everyone. Obviously, I have a very kind of modernist aesthetic. The good news is if the white and glass look isn't for you, there are other sit-to-stand desks in BDI's arsenal, and I would highly, highly encourage you guys go check them out because they are a reputable, worthwhile company that make a product that I have beaten on, I've leaned on, I've put together myself, and it is holding up. It just does what it needs to do, and I don't worry about it. Like when I hit the up button, I'm not stressed about, will it make it? Is my stuff gonna shake off the table? Can I set coffee on it and raise it at the same time, or am I gonna spill coffee everywhere? This actually did happen on my IKEA desks. You know, so it's just, when you just eliminate certain worries from your life, it leaves more room to be productive, and that's where I'm gonna leave this. The Centro desk from BDI, for me, is as much a product of productivity as any other tool that I use, and I absolutely adore it. I will not be sending it back. I guess the biggest problem that I have now is Christy's in love with it, so I have to find room in this office to actually put a second one, because despite being able to both work at it at the same time, you know, she wants her own. So what are you gonna do? So anyway, there you go. There you have it, everyone. That is my review of BDI's Centro sit-to-stand or lift desk. What did you think? Let me know in the comments below. As always, I thank you so much for watching, and until next time, be kind to one another, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.